is up, Stud Muffin Nation? Welcome back, and today, my friends, it's the first of many, right? We got two suppliers. We got the Gaming Revolution, pretty notorious guy, right? And we also have the Long Sensation, who is supplying us with very good leaks. And I really have a feeling that by the end of this video, some of you will be disappointed and some of you will be pumped up. I have seen responses from both sides. I see where people are coming from, but we do have a negative leak, so I want to start this video off with that because I have a feeling that if I hold that leak till the very end, not only that you're gonna get that dopamine crash, but your serotonin levels will plummet. Do I want to do you that dirty? Absolutely not, guys. So I will absolutely start this video off with that. And as always, make sure you guys are washing your hands, drink water, take vitamin C tablets, don't leave your house, man, and smash that like button and subscribe. Here I do everything about Call of Duty and gaming news, and I will keep you stud muffins in the loops. But this leak actually comes from Long Sensation, and Long Sensation is that guy who got insiders, and he's pretty legit, guys. He told me about the fact that Call of Duty 2019 is not going to be Modern Warfare 4 but Modern Warfare one day before he told Kotaku, and Kotaku reported that, and we know that leak was true. So he got insiders and said that 2020 Call of Duty isn't looking so great at the moment. It's also possible that the CV and I mean, you know, the thing that everybody's talking about,
first cousin. Oh my god.
Just wash your hands and smash that like button, and compulsory shutdowns could cause a game delay. This doesn't just apply to Call of Duty, but likely to a lot of games we all know and love. Yes, it's not a confirmation, but Activision and pretty much everybody, they have sent their devs at home. They definitely don't want to be playing Call of Duty Zombies with their devs. It makes sense. The CV situation is nothing to fool around with. Here's the thing, man. If Call of Duty 2020 gets delayed, in a way, I won't be that sad. I surely don't want it to get delayed. Like, don't get me wrong. I want it now. I want a good Call of Duty, but if it gets delayed, obviously the devs are going to have a lot of time to polish this game, and the fact that they are not in the studios right now, that's just gonna make a bad product, right? So nobody's gonna be happy at the end of the day. But now into the good leaks, and a massive shout out to the Gaming Revolution because he has supplied us with crazy amount of leaks here. And the first leak is about the campaign, and it says that Alex Mason and Sergeant Frank Woods are set to return, but with new actors. And this is kind of sus, dog, because I'm not sure for how long you have been subscribed, but Sergeant Frank Woods, this is the official Sergeant Frank Woods Twitter account, and this man was very active during Black Ops 4 days, right? And he's starting to get active again. Like, he's posting like old Black Ops 2 stuff, Black Ops 1 stuff. He even says, so keep a watch on YouTube. I will be talking the Black Ops 2020 leaks. Legit actor is gonna be talking about it. It's absolutely wild stuff, right? But my point here is that he has been sharing his old audition videos, and he has done similar stuff during Black Ops 4 days as well, where he was sharing a lot of like Black Ops stuff, and that was kind of hinting at the fact that he is gonna be in the game. But the fact that this leak says that we're gonna have new actors, and he said that he's gonna be talking about Black Ops 2020 leaks, maybe he's not gonna be in it. We're also hearing that there will be a new storyline that will explore real life events of the Cold W, can't say that word on YouTube, but will thread into Black Ops existing narrative. Alex Mason to feature in the first mission, and I mean, damn, dog, like this is a specific leak. So hopefully Activision don't cut Gaming Revolution wings, because he's kind of giving us the specific details, just like he told us that the first mission in Modern Warfare was supposed to be playable, but it was turned into a cutscene. Obviously, if you have played Modern Warfare, you know what I mean. And if you have kept up with Modern Warfare leaks, you already know that leak came true, right? And campaign will be told from multiple perspectives to tie in various storylines. In terms of Black Ops 5 Zombies, and we got some really good leaks, and the first leak might actually rub you in the wrong way. I'm not sure where you stud muffins are at though. It might give you a dopamine crash, so definitely stay low-key. But it says that set to feature different ways to play and will be different to previous versions of the fan favorite mode, but it will still have perks, pack-a-punch, and all the other classic zombie features that we love. So in a way, they are going for a new approach, and I absolutely like the fact that they're going to be trying something new and unique. But I know that there will be some of you stud muffins will be like, Skizzle, they tried something new in Black Ops 4, but that turned out to be bad. And I absolutely agree with you. But at the end of the day, like, if Black Ops 4 Zombies was your first Zombies game, I'm pretty sure you would have loved it. But I know that all my homies in the bag, they have been quite sad with Black Ops 4, right? And by this, it looks like that they're gonna be taking a risk. And in my opinion, I am glad that they're gonna take a risk, because let's be real, Black Ops 4 Zombies, it didn't do well. You might have enjoyed it personally, but a lot of people, they were pretty sad, guys. So the fact fact that they're gonna take a risk, and we're also hearing that Transit will be back and it will be available on disc. So maybe we're gonna have 1 new map or 2 new maps alongside Transit. So this tells me that even though they're gonna take a risk and it might be different from all their other games, it's still gonna have the essence. It's still gonna have that Treyarch Zombies feel because we're gonna have Transit, right? The only 3 things that I personally want is the HUD. That needs to be like Black Ops 3 or maybe a new one, but I want a clean HUD because it doesn't matter how good your game is. If the HUD is cluttered, it is cluttered, right? I definitely don't want the hit marker. I know that the new school players, they love to see the hit marker, but understand this, if they give us the option, at least in the settings, I'll be perfectly fine if they give us the option in the settings where we can turn off the hit marker. That would be plenty for me. And I also don't want that high of a zombie footstep sound effect. I mean, footstep sounds are realistic, but in zombies it's a no bueno, everybody. TGR also says that Ether Reboot is in the pipeline, and I'm not sure if I'm happy about this or not. I'm happy because obviously we're gonna have the 04, but I also hope that they bring the Mob of the Dead and Shadows of Evil crew. I mean, those characters were pretty masculine, so my point being, I want the masculine characters to be masculine and the feminine characters like Jessica to be extra feminine. I mean, Jessica was looking like a snack in Black Ops 3. I mean, but honestly though, I would absolutely love a new story, but at the end of the day, they are gonna try to make sure the gameplay is unique and different. That's kind of like what I'm getting from these leaks, right? Obviously, I personally do not know how it's gonna turn out, but they're still gonna be bringing nostalgia, and I think that combining new stuff with nostalgia is a good mixture. But let me know how you feeling about it. But Chaos is not returning, set to be an entirely new story, and this is gonna be controversial, right? Because in the beginning, Chaos storyline, the characters were there. I love the Chaos story characters, and the story in the beginning was bland. Towards the middle, obviously we got Ancient Evil. That was the DLC 2 map, and it started to feel good, but by the looks of it, they're not gonna have it because it did not receive as well. So in my opinion, it's good because they tried doing something different. It did not work. Now they're like, hey, we're gonna go in another direction, which in my opinion is good. More realistic and grounded zombies experience is coming as opposed to previous fantasy versions. You know, that's pretty good, and I really hope that the feel is like Black Ops 2 Zombies, because I do know for the fact that Black Ops 2 Zombies is one of my favorite games, even though I enjoyed Black Ops 3 Zombies a lot more. But I do know that Black Ops 2 Zombies just banged like on a different level. Yes, Black Ops 3 Zombies was the peak, and I enjoyed Black Ops 3 Zombies over Black Ops 2, but I know that some of my homies would prefer Black Ops 2 over Black Ops 3. So if this feels like Black Ops 2 but more real with a different setting, because we're hearing that it's gonna have the Vietnam based storyline, so if we're gonna go back to Vietnam and it has mechanics of Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, like all 3 of them combined but more realistic, I think it can bang, right? He also says that nothing's set in stone, but Zombies Season Pass is in the works, and I think having a season pass for zombies alone is good, but I'm gonna bring the other side in just a little bit. The reason why I say it's good is because they're gonna be motivated by money, and believe it or not, money changes people. Like, look around you, right? It changes everybody. If they're gonna be motivated by money, I mean, they're gonna be producing good quality content. But if I bring the other side, I know that this is a fact. People who bought season pass, they got yanked. I got yanked as well, right? I thought that we're gonna see Black Ops 3 zombies type maps where each and every single one of the map is gonna be unique, but at the end of the day, we got recycled content even though we paid for new experiences. This is something we gotta wait and we gotta see how it plays out. In terms of multiplayer, we're hearing that large player count, 32 versus 32 modes are returning. There will be an ice-based map for Ground War that's gonna feature snowmobiles and tanks as a mode of transport. 6v6 maps will be 3-lane maps and will resemble Treyarch style, more formulaic and less cluttered, and I honestly hope that we have enough 6v6 maps, because obviously what saved Modern Warfare in my opinion is just the Call of Duty Warzone and Ground War, because Ground War, it is reported that it got less of skill-based matchmaking, and mostly everybody loves either 2v2 or Ground War. The casuals do like 6v6, but let's be real, when you got skill-based matchmaking in the game, everything is fun if you're not a good player, right? And I'm honestly glad that they're gonna bring the 3 lanes back, because that's gonna be similar to Black Ops 2. I'm getting the Black Ops 2 vibe where it was like arcadey, but at the end of the day, I don't want every single map to be 3-lane. Yes, in Modern Warfare, we mostly got all the non-3-lane maps. Only the Shoot House map is like a 3-lane map, and guess what? That's probably one of the best map in Modern Warfare, right? I think that Modern Warfare 2 was the peak, right, in terms of map design. They weren't 3 lanes, but they did well. So I hope that we get some good 3-lane maps and some other maps that are not 3-lane. But honestly, I wouldn't mind, because Modern Warfare is not 3 lanes, and Black Ops 5 is gonna be 3 lanes. lanes. It's gonna be like 1 year we don't have 3-lane maps and another year we get 3-lane maps. So I'm pretty happy with it. 1 6v6 map is based around a warehouse unit with an open field as the mid lane, resembling no man's land and a sniper tower. On the other hand, health regen is not automatic, and this is subject to playtester feedback. So by the looks of it, they are firing dopamine, and as soon as the serotonin levels go down in the heads of these playtesters, they're gonna say otherwise to these devs, and maybe we're gonna get the health regen to be automatic. I mean, smash that like button if you want to see health regen to be automatic. I feel like that Call of Duty needs automatic health regen, or similar to Modern Warfare where you have stim shots but it's still automatic. You can get a quick little pump of stim shot and you can get your health back immediately, or you can just wait out a little bit and you will get the auto health regen. I like that system a lot more, right? UAV, counter UAV, and dog kill streaks are returning, and dog, this brings me back to the good old days when I used to call in like Lodestar or Orbital VSAT, the K9 units and the swarms. So I'm happy and I really hope that we get the K9 units back. We're also gonna have operators, and this is gonna be similar to Modern Warfare. We're gonna have specialists in the game without the specialist abilities, aka operators like Modern Warfare, so that's perfectly fine. Multiplayer DLC will be free using a similar model to Modern Warfare, but zombies might have a season pass. No supply drops per Activision's new content model, and that tells me that the serotonin levels are high in the heads of Activision CEO, and let's hope it stays like that, because as soon as the serotonin levels decline, they're gonna be back to their bull. But let me know what your stud muffin mind says in the comments below. Check out our video on the screen, like and subscribe. I will keep you stud muffins in the loops, and I will see you in the next one. Stud muffin up.